Hello, welcome to CM Square. Today I'm going to do two MC questions from past paper for chemistry topic 3, periodicity. Is for finding the size of atoms or ions, comparing the size between atoms and ions. So for doing these kind of questions, always follow two steps. The first step is to find the number of electron or electron shell of each species, because the one with more electron shell has larger size. So this question: which series is arranged in order of increasing radius from small to big? So first of all, let's comparing the number of electrons or number of electron shell for each species. Fluoride ion has 10 electrons. Right? It's gain 1 electron from fluorine atom. And chloride ion has 18 electrons, and chlorine has 17 electrons. B. For any group, the size increase down the group. Sodium, potassium, and rubidium is increasing in size going down the group. So B is wrong, because sodium has the smallest size among these three metals. C. Aluminum ion has 10 electrons. Magnesium ion also has 10 electrons, and sodium ion also has 10 electrons. All these three ions has 10 electrons with the term called isoelectronic. That means these three ions or these three species have the same number of electrons. So D. Iodide, bromide, chloride. They all have full field electron shell. But the size also increasing down the group. So it's also wrong for D, because chloride should have the smallest size among these three ions. Now we can compare A and C. The second step is to compare the electron to proton ratio. Because electron is negative charge and proton is positive charge, the proton will attract the electrons. The proton in nucleus will have a nuclear charge to the electrons, right? And then the more proton, the stronger the attraction with the outer or the electron shell. And then they will put the electron cloud close to the nucleus with a smaller size. Let's do part C first. Let's find the electron to proton ratio for these three species. Aluminum has 10 electron and 13 proton. Magnesium has 10 electron, 12 proton, and sodium ion has 10 electrons, 11 proton. The one with more proton has a smaller size, right? Because a stronger nuclear charge. So C is correct. But why A is wrong? Chloride ion has larger size than fluoride ion. This is correct because chloride ion has 3 electron shell, but fluoride ion has only 2 electron shell. Chlorine is larger size than chloride ion. This is wrong because 17 electron to 17 proton, but this one 18 electron to 17 proton. So here it has a larger size because electron is added to an atom with an electron repulsion. So A is wrong. For second questions, what's the order of decreasing ionic radius? Let's do the same thing. The first step, find the number of electron shell or the number of electrons. Sulfide ion, chloride ion, aluminum ion, and magnesium ion. Sulfide ion has 18 electrons, chloride ion also has 18 electrons. Aluminum and magnesium ion both have the same number of electrons, right? It's 10 electrons. So 18 electrons, of course, is larger size than those ions with 10 electrons, because 3 electron shell is larger size than 2 electron shell. So D is wrong, because 2 electron shell one has a larger size than 3 electron shell, right? And for aluminum and magnesium, let's compare the size between these two ions, and also compare the size between the sulfide ion and chloride ion, because these two ions has 3 electron shell, and these two ions has 2 electron shell. Let's do it separately. They all has 10 electrons, but aluminum ion has 13 proton. Magnesium has only 12 proton. The one with more proton has a smaller size, so magnesium ion has larger size than aluminum ion. Magnesium ion is larger than aluminum ion, so both A and B are wrong. So the answer is C. But let's continue to do this part to prove whether it's correct or not. Sulfide ion and chloride ion both have 18 electrons. Sulfide ion has 16 proton, where chloride ion has only 17 proton. The one with more proton has a smaller size, right? So chloride ion has a smaller size than sulfide ion. That's why the answer is C.